All right, Chapter 4, Post-Contracting Award, Military Handbook 88-1, or 881. Um, if not measure sensitive, Department of Defense Handbook, Work Breakdown Structure, Military 21st, the 2nd of January 1998. Chapter 4. Chapter 4, Post-Contracting Award. Um, 4.1. Implementation of the contract work breakdown structure. The contract work breakdown structure included with the successful proposal for the serve of the basis negotiation and proof of the contract work breakdown structure. The contractor may have the proposed alternative approaches to accomplish the contracting objectives. If an alternative is accepted with the project manager, the program work breakdown structure will require the revision of the change, reflect the changes to those revisions may in turn for the effect of the contractor proposal. 4.1.1. The contractor work breakdown structure approval of the contract award. Following the approval of the negotiated contractor, including the work breakdown structure of the contract award, the requirement provided with the work breakdown structure dictionary placed in the contractor data requirement list. While early and accurate work breakdown structures planning should be emphasized, additional work breakdown structure revisions may result in the expansion of the contract of the program of the contractor during the various stages. This is and further elements selected with the contractor will become the basis of the contractor extension during the contracting effort of both parties become more knowledgeable about the effort. Although there is no limitation to the number of additional elements that could be added, such as each added should be justified in terms of contribution efficiency, decision making, and also all extensions must be incorporated with the contractor work breakdown structure reporting level in the contract. Note: Normally, once work is underway after the contracting award, changes to the work breakdown structure should not be made unless the major rescoping of the program occurs. Use of the handbook should be understood that the sequences described in the preceding paragraphs may be repeated with the program that involves the contract of the award, with the work effort of the processes through the major program effort phases. Revision of work breakdown structure is an essential component with the process. Whenever the work breakdown structure is revised, the ability of the crosswalk track back of the previous work breakdown structure needs to be maintained. 4.2. Specific relationship. If the contractor maintains the contractor work breakdown structure included with the change of the traceability in accordance with the contractor term, only changes approved with the program management may be incorporated. The contractor will indicate the level of the contractor work breakdown structure at which the cost will be reported with the government. The government shall be determined with the consent of the contractor work breakdown structure where you should use the trace of the cost of the accumulation for the cost control purposes and extension with the consideration to be given the specific contractor technical managerial requirements for the defensive material items of the contractor complete with the flexibility extended with the contractor work breakdown structure below the requirements reporting requirements to reflect how the work is accomplished and how additional elements meaning the meaningful product of the management orientated with the indentures of the high-level element. 4.3. Basis for scheduling resources. When the scope of the contractor work breakdown structure, the contractor flexibility to use the work breakdown structure elements to support the ongoing management of the activities that may include the contracting, budgeting, costing, estimating, developing of the historical district historic databases. 4.3.1. Contracting budget. Funding management involves the periodic comparison of the actual cost of the time phase, the budget analysis, performance variance, or follow-up, the corrective action, work breakdown structure elements, and the supporting work of the schedule of the solid base of the time phase budgets made, assigned with the plan resource cost elements, and schedule activities. Summarizing the work breakdown structure elements by the time period results in time phase program contract budget, which becomes the performance measurement baseline. Costs. Estimating. The work breakdown structure for the cost estimating facilities for the program of the contracting management. The work breakdown structure aids the program of the office of coordinated with the contracting, estimating with the various program activities provided with the common framework with the tracking and the estimated actual costs during the performance of each of the contract. The data for the various program contracts supporting the Department of Defense program management. Evaluating the contractor performance, preparing budget, and preparing program life cycle. Alright, 4.3.3, databases. Configure information collected with the work breakdown structure element can be used in the pricing and negotiation contract. The contractor changes with the following on the procurement of the Department of Defense actuating with the growth in cost of the database. The similar work breakdown structure elements for the different programs and historical costs can be used in the regression analysis of developing and learning the curves, the other technical estimating of the other requirements, likely the elements of the new programming actual costs that have been collected by the Department of Defense. Each of the program will compare an original estimating with identified with the trends establishing validity validity of the estimating techniques. The contractor will similarly benefit from such databases. The cost history accumulated with the programs can assist with the estimating, bidding, and future contracts and budgeting new work. 434 summary. In conclusion, with contractor work breakdown structure, the result of the procurements like these are not intended to standardize all logical product-oriented work breakdown structure developed, and the contractor will meet the Department of Defense needs the reasonable, consistent program data. The work breakdown structure format will never be intended to enforce the verbatim, but rather to be used as a starting point with continuing tailoring, rigidly tasked procedures, superfluidity of data of issues to be resolved before solicitation release, at least before the contract award. After the contracting award, each of the point of the acquisition cycle of the contract work breakdown structure with the framework delineated with the areas of responsibility regarding the frame, funding, scheduling, and future contract performance for the integrated total program requirements. Your concluding material: custodians, Army MOI, and Navy NW, Air Force 10, reviewing activities, and your preparing activity office secondary work breakdown structure project and miscellaneous number miscellaneous 0246. Appendix A. Oh.